Hi, everybody. It's May 21st, 2025. Uh, a lot of us go through life and we have maybe at the least two realities. The first reality is the reality of walking through life and interacting with the exterior of your existence, the exterior of your experience. So that's like going to work, going to get groceries, talking to your family members, your brother, your sister, your mom, your wife, whatever. And there's an internal reality that we all have. Um, so that is obviously going to be the most personal and the most vital to your happiness and to your wellness is the internal reality that you live through. And in our internal reality, there are concepts and thought forms that go to the deepest part of us that we could readily see, or that we could see at the furthest. The furthest distance is not how far you can see it in your external reality. Is the furthest distance you can see is how deep down you go. And for many of us, we know that there is a, a distance that can't be seen inside of us. And for some that worries us, and for some that gives us faith, because what we can't see at a distance inside of us is where the ones that believe is where God resides, and where your fate or your experience engine or motivator or whatever you want to call it is down there in that depth that we can't see inside of us. So we we have familiar thought forms and spiritual concepts and theories that we hold inside of us that we examine from time to time, and we have personal opinions about ourselves and about our relationships with others and with just life in general. And so when someone comes along and they see something that only you have seen inside your internal reality that you thought was so deep and was so personal, and somebody comes along and mentions to you that exact same thought form or concept of yourself, you might initially feel a pang of fear, or better yet, you may initially feel kinship, a cohesive vibration, like a complementary vibration with that person. And those moments that you share with somebody that knows something that you thought was deep inside of you is it's a it's a node. It's a spiritual node that we all should examine from time to time. And honestly, sometimes this could spark a lifelong relationships, or it could just be a passing foray into the riches of life. You could experience a few hours or days with this person and share and build each other back up and heal each other. And sometimes the people that see this in you may not be a friend. They may be somebody that could see, or that just happened upon that internal note that you have. They just might happen on. They just might be a perceptive person, and they might not be of good for you. But in the end, it is good, because you know that it confirms to you that as a in the human race, we are connected in some form. So even if that person that saw something deep inside of you isn't a friend or isn't a well wisher, that should denote that there's a connection, a spiritual network that we all walk through and experience. So, yeah, I don't like calling anybody evil. That doesn't do anything good for you or for them or for the world. But there are times when people fall to the ill way, to the to the sick and ignorant way. It's cliche that I should say that we should all work for good and to be good children of God. It's cliche, but it's the truth. And some of us venture away from the light because it's just more comfortable to let go of that reign of your life and just quietly suffer because you don't want to fight anymore, maybe, or maybe you don't want to believe because that belief is a weight on you, and you know it's not easy to handle when you feel corrupted and when you feel guilty. So that's some of the way the illness can take hold of some people, but that's no concern to you. Our concern should be to enjoy life by enjoying the love that the Father gives us. So in our internal reality, it is good to keep note of your concepts and your theories, and to test out your faith, and to build yourself up when you get the chance to. But when someone comes along and sees something inside of you, pay attention, because even though they might not be able to see as deep into your internal reality as you can, they can light up an area that had been dark before, and a new mystery may sprout from that realization. But the closure and the apprehension that you get from someone seeing you that way is a great gift. So I hope this helps. Thanks.